welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. And the Red Wolves ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Memphis Tigers offense will have the ball first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
To the air, it's Nolan. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Under fire. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Again, it's Brown. Looks as if he'll have enough to give Memphis a first down.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator because on 3rd down, you throw a bunch of wide receivers out there. Everybody on defense thinks you're going to be throwing the football. Instead, you hand it off to your running back, and he shows great vision. He knows where the sticks are, picks up the first down. And this offense, they've got some momentum going now.
Off play action. Finds his man, it's Simmons. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A spectacular one-hand grab. Convert that 3rd down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, that you watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down. You throw the quick timing slant. Now everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And here comes the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. The returner's going to try to see, and he coughs it up inside the 20.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The run inside. It's Brown. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
What a an opportunity here if you're on offense, right? After the great kick return, you're already down here in the red zone. It's third down now. You've got to be able to come away with a touchdown. This field position is too...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Defense.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Might have a chance. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Grimes. Throws for the tight end. That's caught. It's Cotton. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Red Wolves will have it 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Breaks into the open. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Send the tight end in motion. A give to Brown. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays, now set up with a whole playbooks available. I can do whatever I want.
Got a little grass. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go with Brown. Turning it on. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. Right back to the well.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Running to Green. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stevens. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through one quarter of play. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Keep it on the ground. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Calls his own number. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Savage. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it of scrimmage this time. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot.
There he goes. He finds his way out to the 13-yard line, and they're out of trouble with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He fires one deep down the right side. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Tight end now in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. He'll try to take it back. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it back looking for help. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Scanning the field, it's Grimes. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Might be changing the route. They'll go back to the air on second down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Makes the grab. It's Cotton. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Red Wolves decide to punt it away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw. It's Nolan. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. The Red Wolves can really attack on this 2nd and short. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, give on the inside. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Memphis calling for a timeout, their 1st of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving, make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and defense took advantage.
Oh, he's got some space. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now Memphis will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
Memphis picking up the tempo. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Nolan. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's take a look at the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the Miami University Redhawks.
Memphis about to boot it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Stevens. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Arkansas State's head coach told me at the half, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Got a man. It's Cotton. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Back to throw, it's Grimes. Bringing the heat. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Cotton. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Off the play fake. Looking to buy time. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Red Wolves want to move quickly.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
And it looks as if we're going to get a timeout here as a man is shaken up. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to him. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive, it's 3rd and 6. They go to the draw. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Tigers sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Back to pass, it's Nolan. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Fires to the big fella. Fights off a defender. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Well, there's an example of going to your tight end on third down. You don't quite have to throw to the sticks with him because he can make somebody miss and then go do the rest of the work himself. Really nice individual effort that time by the big fella.
On the ground, it's Savage. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. They'll line up for a second down play. The corners are walked up tight. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense. Just short of the first down. Maybe it needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Red Wolves lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Keeps it on the draw. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He gets it past the sticks, slides to avoid the hit, and the drive stays alive with a fourth down conversion. The Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Williams.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Just drives it between the uprights. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the man. offense to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That's a big stop for the defense. That running back has had so much success. You're down in the football game. You need to get the ball back to your offense. You create a play like this. This will get the fires going, get the juices going. Now we got to go get a few more.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Headed to the 4th, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Right on the money. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Looking to throw on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, you know the offense is going to come out trying to get this guy the football, right? He's their best receiver. He's their best receiving target. Great job on defense knocking that one away.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Lost to throw again. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And Tartar coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got to lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
Looking to pass. It's Nolan. He's got it on the run. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Set to kick this one.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. RPO complete to open the drive. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking to fire. Using his legs to buy some time. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. To the air, it's Grimes. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Memphis sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's at the scooped it, scored it, into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next. keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Here's Brown to begin the drive.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Memphis will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. This time he wants to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Here's a heat. Connection to the right. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Got to give this defense tons of credit. How good have they been on the back end in coverage? Just feels like every time this QB has thrown the ball, it's been contested. They haven't given up a lot of yards, and they need to continue to be great in coverage with the lead in this 2-minute situation.
And the Red Wolves in a good spot here with second and short. Dropping back, it's Grimes. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it will be a 59-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is